Denmark and Sweden are fortifying their military capabilities through a landmark acquisition of the CV9035 Mark IIIC, one of the world's most advanced infantry fighting vehicles, produced by BAE Systems Hägglunds. This procurement, executed under a three-party framework agreement involving the Danish Ministry of Defence Acquisition and Logistics Organization, the Swedish Defence Material Administration, and BAE Systems, underscores a shared commitment to modernize their armed forces amid rising regional security concerns. For Denmark, the deal expands its CV90 fleet to 159 vehicles, 115 new Mark IIIC units, plus 44 upgraded existing CV9035 DKs, while Sweden adds 50 Mark IIICs to replenish and enhance its mechanized forces. Beyond their own needs, both nations are supporting Ukraine with 40 additional CV90s, amplifying their strategic influence. The CV9035 Mark IIIC represents the pinnacle of the CV90 family, a combat-proven platform adopted by 10 nations, including 8 NATO members. Building on upgrades from the Netherlands' midlife modernization, it features a 35mm Bushmaster III autocannon with programmable ammunition, capable of engaging armored vehicles, infantry, and low-flying threats. Its redesigned turret integrates advanced fire control systems, thermal imaging, night vision, and laser range-finding, ensuring precision in diverse conditions. The Elbit system's Iron Fist active protection system neutralizes incoming anti-tank threats, complemented by modular armor and mine protection, enhancing crew survivability. With a top speed exceeding 70 km/h, an upgraded drivetrain, and hybrid-ready design, the Mark IIIC excels in mobility across northern terrains while minimizing thermal and acoustic signatures. Its digital combat management system enables real-time coordination, making it a linchpin for NATO interoperability. In February 2025, Denmark further enhanced its fleet by integrating Saab's Barracuda mobile camouflage system, reducing detectability across visual, infrared, thermal, and radar spectra, a critical edge in sensor-dense battlefields. Senior Sergeant Flemming Ehrenkiel of the Danish Ministry of Defence emphasized that this multispectral camouflage counters modern surveillance, boosting survival odds in contested zones. Denmark's procurement journey began with a 7.5 billion DKK, equivalent to $1.1 billion negotiation in April 2024, escalating to a 9.975 billion DKK, or $1.5 billion contract by August, finalized in December under the joint Danish-Swedish framework. This deal secured 115 new Mark IIIC vehicles, while a March 2024 midlife upgrade contract modernized the existing 44 CV90s with D-series turrets, ATGMs, and rubber tracks, aligning them with a Mark IIIC standard. Delivery of the new units is slated for 2027 to 2030, with MLU upgrades running from 2026 to 2029, supported by a 15-year, $400 million maintenance agreement. Sweden's parallel order of 50 Mark IIICs, replacing units donated to Ukraine, leverages the same production line in Oranjegoldsvik, optimizing costs and logistics. The joint effort, including the Ukraine donation, reflects a strategic alignment within the Nordic defense cooperation and NATO, with Danish industry contributing to sustainment, boosting local expertise and jobs. The procurement aligns with Denmark's broader defense spending hike, announced in February 2025, pushing military expenditure above 3% of GDP to address Russian rearmament and NATO capability gaps. The CV90s are pivotal to Denmark's military restructuring, forming the backbone of a heavy brigade within the 1st Brigade, as noted by Major General Peter Boysen. This nearly quadruples Denmark's IFV capacity, replacing lighter-wheeled platforms like the Piranha 5 and enhancing NATO contributions on the eastern flank. Deployment began with the Barracuda MCS integration at the Guard Hussar Regiment in Slagelse, where initial feedback praised its compatibility and concealment capabilities against modern reconnaissance. Field testing is underway, with expectations high for operational effectiveness in northern environments, where forested and coastal terrains demand stealth and resilience. The fleet's role extends beyond national defense, supporting multinational missions with its interoperability and digital integration, while the Ukraine donation bolsters Europe's eastern defenses indirectly. The CV90's versatility, capable of mounting additional missile launchers or adapting to hybrid propulsion, ensures long-term relevance as threats evolve. For Denmark, this acquisition strengthens deterrence against Russian threats, fulfilling NATO obligations and fostering industrial growth through local partnerships. The economic ripple effect includes job creation and technological know-how, aligning with Denmark's strategic pivot to a more robust defense posture. Sweden benefits by maintaining its mechanized edge, reinforcing its defense industry, and deepening Nordefco ties, enhancing its NATO role post-accession. The joint procurement exemplifies a cost-sharing model that could inspire further Nordic collaboration, with Finland and Norway eyeing the CV90 Mark IV, a next-generation variant with a 1,000 horsepower engine and NGVA-compliant electronics. Regionally, the CV90 fleet bolsters Baltic Sea security, a strategic hotspot given Russia's proximity, and supports Ukraine's fight, stabilizing Europe's eastern border. This enhances NATO's eastern flank resilience, particularly as Baltic states like Estonia and Latvia rely on allied deterrence. Compared to regional competitors, the CV9035 Mark IIIC excels. The German Puma IFV, with its 30mm cannon and Spike LR missiles, offers advanced electronics but lacks the CV90's northern adaptability and standard APS, while its high cost and maintenance demands contrast with the CV90's modular efficiency. The Polish KTO Rosomak, a wheeled IFV, prioritizes mobility but sacrifices armor and tracked versatility, limiting its effectiveness in rugged Baltic terrains. Russia's BMP-3, with a 100mm gun, provides firepower but trails in protection, stealth, and digital integration, making it less competitive against modern systems. The CV90 Mark IV, an option for future upgrades, further outpaces these with its 50mm cannon capability and enhanced sensors, though Denmark's current fleet size remains smaller than larger powers, emphasizing quality over scale. The Barracuda MCS gives Denmark an edge in stealth, unmatched by most regional peers. Overall, Denmark's CV90 fleet marks a transformative leap, blending cutting-edge technology with strategic foresight. It cements Denmark and Sweden as pivotal NATO players, enhances regional deterrence, and sets a benchmark for Nordic cooperation. Against competitors, the MkIIIC's adaptability, protection, and camouflage shine, positioning Denmark as an agile, potent force in a tense geopolitical landscape. As deployment progresses, its impact will resonate across the Baltic and beyond, reinforcing stability and signaling readiness in an era of uncertainty.